Hello, today we're going to talk about the Airgap's dishwasher air gap. This part number is AG200-003. It's a single dishwasher air gap. You can see you have a 5/8 of an inch inlet port and you have 7/8 of an inch outlet port that goes to the garbage disposal. And then you have a cover here. As you can see, the cover has openings that if the air gap is clogged, the water will come out from the opening. We're going to go ahead and remove it here to show what's inside. And you have a one nut here, and then you have a gasket, and then you have a cover. Now if you need to clean this, you're going to remove this cover, and you're going to look inside, and you'll see this is where your inlet is, and this is where the outlet is. And if something gets clogged, it's usually going to be someplace here. So you can use a fine wire and just kind of unclog it. Once it's unclogged, you just cover it with a cap, and then you're all set. Now, in the cap, you can see there's an opening in the cap, and the opening allows for overflow. Overflow should only occur if something's wrong with the system. So typically, if you have a garbage disposal and you have food inside, and you didn't dispose of that food, or you didn't turn your garbage disposal on, you will find out that you may overflow here. So let's go ahead and talk about the installation. In the installation, you usually have a cutout in your counter, or you may even have the little hole available in your sink. So you would insert the air gap from the bottom, and you would remove this nut and just kind of pull it all the way back as far as you can, so you have plenty of space here. And then you insert it from the bottom, and then you're going to put the little gasket in, and then you're going to follow up with a cap. And then you're going to turn the cap all the way in until it's hand tight. Remember, never use tools for this installation, always use just hand tight. Just a hand tight, and now you can bring it from the bottom up until you tighten it from the bottom. Once you did this, there's nothing else needs to be done. And then finally you put the cover on, and you're finished. Then you connect your hoses. You have from your dishwasher, this is 5/8 of an inch hose goes in, and from the air gap, 7/8 of an inch hose goes out, and it goes out to the garbage disposal. Remember, if you're buying a brand new garbage disposal, you will have the hole covered. It's going to be closed, so you will actually need to use a screwdriver or something to punch this hole through, and then you connect the hose. If you don't do this, you will get an overflow. Now notice that this air gap has a very large thread in the body, because it allows to accommodate up to 2 1/4 inch counter size. So you can go all the way out here, and you can see that you have very long thread body. So almost any type of counter can be accommodated. In some cases, you may need to have even larger or thicker counter you need to accommodate. So one of the things that you can do, you can remove this nut, and you can reverse it. This way you can make a little bit larger hole in the counter from the bottom, and it gives you another 1/4 of an inch of the space. But otherwise, this is how much thread you have, and then you have your nut coming right into here, so about 2 1/4 inch. Now look at the inside. You can see that it's very difficult to clog it, but sometimes we do get some debris from the dishwasher that gets clogged into here. So that allows you, just removing the top cover right here allows you to clean it. Don't forget that the washer goes first here, and then you connect it to the air gap, and then you use a nut from the bottom to secure it. And that's it for the AG200-003 air gap for a single dishwasher.